pressure. Tidebound, you're just carrying the hopes and dreams of an entire Mantle has been taken over by teams like Spirit, Tundra, and Buddy. But it's been difficult. I mean, you never trade well into a Shadow Demon ever. Shiro, they're gonna start to make a bit of an attempt for him. Miero, 3 stacks of the Whiskas Nasal Goo. The 4th one will take him down to 0 armor. And now he's in the negative as top lane they do find first blood by taking down Planet, but bottom they clean up Shiro. Level 6 might actually be able to take down Nothing to Say here if he gets caught out on the runes. As down bottom they will clean up Miero now that save's gone. Doesn't have any big teamfight commitment spells outside the Wukongs and the Global Silence. Can disengage, but up top, Mark, he's gonna fall. Pure finds the kill. Shingo Mastery stacks built up as this was bound to happen at some point. Second power rune of the game. Nothing to Say is gonna be here. Saves there with the power shot as well. They instead just gonna look to try and take down GPK. The banish comes through from Y though. Might have been a bit too late, but actually it's enough to get the kill. But can look to maybe move bottom and kill off Miero once more, but actually Shiro makes the move top. He's got the Metamorphosis at the ready, and well, with the arena, they're gonna try and take down Pure. Spear connects perfectly onto the Monkey King, and with the Shiro Metamorph TB in the vicinity, they're gonna take down the Monkey King. But regardless, Monkey King is dead, and Kataomi might be too. I mean, Tiny's gonna find him, and Nothing to Say should be able to pick this one up. Oh, wait, Avalanche actually not coming through from Nothing to Say just yet. He pops it a bit too early. Kataomi surviving on 1 HP. Oh my god, moving away. Nothing to Say, not able to find that kill. He got a little greedy. He held the Avalanche. Later on, if he doesn't connect with these arenas and find some kills, he could be in trouble. Global Silence swapped. Arena is going to be thrown out, but the Spear King misses. Global Silence comes through, and well, Pure is gonna get the TP cancel with the Jingu, not the Jingu Mastery, the Boundless Strike. See if can spot anything out, but Pet Boom, even if they don't connect with the kill, they should at least be able to get the Tormentor. But they will find Planet at the very least. It's gonna be a little freebie on top of the Shard. Well, back in the mid lane, Nothing to Say. Got out here by the Bristleback. Lots of goo stacks upon him. He might just end up falling here. The Sanity's Eclipse comes through. It does clean up Planet. And well, Nothing to Say is also gonna fall. Miero. And GPK, 2 minutes remaining on the Aegis still, but it doesn't seem like he's gotten much done with it. As this time around, they will spot out the save. Wind Ranger, toss him back. Demonic Purge upon him. No Wind Run to work with, but GPK actually gets the save off and turns around with the hammer. Brings down the Shadow Demon, save now with the Wind Run, trying to get away, buying so much time. Finally, he's gonna fall to the toss, but while this was happening, Planet also gets cleaned up. And Shiro smoked up. And the rest of Pet Boom are here as well, looking towards Miero. Shiro, his smoke's gonna break here. And well, they're gonna go and look to toss back the Bristleback, try and take him down nice and early. Wheel of Wonder popped as well. Global Silence comes down. The Sanity's completely whipping though. Doesn't do all that much damage. Shiro. Actually, wait, he's gonna fall. GPK goes in with the BKB and is able to clean him up. Planet could be in some trouble. As well, they're able to find 2. And Shiro, not much he can contribute from the grave. They find the Tiny as well. Nothing to Say falls. 4 dead over on the side of Team Tidebound. Awkward position throughout this game. Oh, Pure up top. He's gonna spot out Bark and he's gonna go straight for him. Mars forced to pop the BKB. Pure not leaving him though, still chasing forward. GPK dropping the Sanities. He will fall. The Witchblade ticks him out. GPK finding that kill. Hero will be able to clean it up. While up top, Bark again caught out, is actually gonna get cleaned up. Pure found him with the Boundless Strike and that was enough damage. He's gonna lose his racks before he gets to use it. Planet actually tossed forward there by Nothing to Say. Not too sure what that was about. GPK goes in with the hammer though. Takes down Planet. Looking towards Shiro next. Shiro so low he has to run all the way back towards base, and with the Demonic Purge that still might not even happen. Banish comes through from the Shadow Demon, but Shiro is still gonna fall. The arena committed by Bark, but it doesn't get anything done. And Pet Boom, well, it's gonna be a bye-bye from Nothing to Say as they do find Miero, but Nothing to Say pops the BKB just to stay alive inside his own fountain. Pure's Wukong command going to work. And that's gonna be the end of that. And you can see This is the calm before the storm. Oh, Pure, his smoke's gonna break. He's actually looking to jump in. Nothing to say. Gets the toss back. But he's gonna get the Boundless Strike back towards. Nothing to say on the Tiny. He did pop his buybacks. He's gonna have to be careful. The BKB is gonna allow him to disengage. The Global Silence comes through as GPK now goes in. Drops the hammer twice with the refresher of triple kill for him. And that's it. GG's called. Tidebound, tap out. As GPK's Outworld Devourer completely stomps over Team Tidebound. It does mean that the problem is that the Ember Spirit is probably one of the better heroes to put against the Tiny. You pick up the Mate Slayer at some point, reduce the Tiny's damage output by quite a bit, make yourself tanky. Pure gonna be spotted though. Bart, can he actually get in range for the hoof stomp? Yes, he can. Power shot slow enables that play. Pure should end up falling here on the Wraith King. Kill going over the way of Nothing to Say. So it should work. But it could be that Smoldering Resin deals physical damage as, Shido actually steps a bit too far forward, getting burned by the Cinderbrew as well as the Smoldering Resin. He could end up dropping here on the TA as he, well, went a bit too far forward and pays the price. Save will find the kill. Batrider. Lotus about to spawn in Miero. We'll play this one out from a distance. Save. Trying to turn things around onto Shido, but Shido's got 5 stack on the wand. But looks like they want to continue chasing. Dark Grenade will miss though, so Shido might just be okay. Yeah, oh, misses on the Melt Strike, but Y will pick up the kill. Save. Is he gonna die for this? He is trying to, and he will get the kill. As Y will get the XP for 2 kills down bottom. I mean, Save, he's got the boots now on the Batrider, so you have to be careful with the positioning on Shiro, as Y is going to get caught out now, and he should probably fall here to the Batrider. Look at that damage, just so much to work against. They will eventually find the kill, and despite this Batrider pick, it seems like they're doing really, really well. Wasn't really anticipating Save's Batrider to do all this much, and Shiro gonna get dove here. 5 stacks of the Sticky Napalm. They've got the Flame Break coming up as well. Shiro's got the Mel, but they've got a Sentry Ward at the ready. Save will drop it, and Shiro should fall. No TP on this TA for another 30 seconds. 3 deaths for the Templar Assassin before.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower.
And Y down bottom. Oh man, he could be in some trouble here. He's gonna try and get the TP out. Should be successful. No stuns. And Miero doesn't really want to pop the Primal Split to try and get that kill, so Shakiro will stay alive. But up top, Pure, level 5 actually taken down here. And Nothing to Say his rotation on the Ember Spirit as he's looking to find more Remnant forward. Can he get the Apparition? Yes, he can. Planet's still in the area. GPK continue to farm up in the jungle, so at least he's not dying. He's getting himself some gold and XP. Stampede's gonna be popped up top though. They want to try and take down Bark, but Bark, looks like that Stampede's not gonna be enough to save his life. Save burns him down with the Firefly. Save. Working towards the Blink Dagger. Gonna be a very early blink from him on the bat. Mid lane, they do find out GPK though. The Ice Spot's gonna be there as GPK blinked in to try and find the Wind Ranger, but while he will be able to secure the kill, or at least help secure the kill with the Ice Blast, he will fall. And now Save could be next here on the Batrider. Has Nothing to Say, just cleaning up house on the Ember Spirit. Remnant forward. Can he actually find the kill? Yes, he can. The Mate Slayer takes out the Batrider. Now Miero could be in trouble. He does get back here. And well, Remnant fall from Nothing to Say straight up. No vision, but not needed. The chains do not connect though. And now GPK looking for some revenge. Will get the Avalanche toss up on Planet. Planet clipped. Yep, will die to the Ice Blast. Gets taken down here. Nothing to Say also afraid for a... It was supposed to be a move that works out for them, but instead it's actually Bedboom who get the kill. GPK drops the macro. I mean, he's gonna get caught out by the Shakiro here with the Ice Path and the Macro Fire, and he should fall with Bark coming in. Nothing to Say on a monster kill streak. Spear, he's got enough money for the Sacred Relic, and well, looks like they're gonna be happy with Bark. Great Fire Blast comes through. Lasso's gonna be popped, and Bark should fall. But Planet gets the power shot off onto the Wraith King, so he will at least be forced to use the Reincarnation. And now Nothing to Say is here, but he misses on the chains. uncharacteristic by nothing defensive items. I mean, I guess if you're just looking to avalanche toss multiple times in a fight, that's okay, but can't help but think if there was a better approach. Bach gonna get clipped by the Ice Blast. Avalanche toss is there from GPK. Katami finds the kill, but Shiro gets the revenge. And now looking for more. Can he take down GPK? No, he cannot. By the Wraith King. Will at least have some time to react. But Bach might not be his lucky second time around. They go in with the Firefly. This time the Ice Blast is gonna be there as well. And Bach pops the Stampede, but his team can actually get the cleanup. The Samuke prevents the Melt Strike from coming through, and Katami staying alive for a little while longer. Nothing to say, moves forward with this chains. They are going to be able to claim the save Batrider. Pure TP's out. Is he going to continue to be so? GPK spots him out. Gonna go in with the Avalanche. The Ice Blast is going to be there as well. It connects, and well, that's going to be the death of the Centaur. Buying items that help me disengage and not waste 4,000 gold on a BKB. As mid lane, Avalanche Toss is going to be there on Planet, who has the mech, so he's going to be alive for now. Miero tried going in, but Unspotted Rating though jumps in on top of Planet. Planet still surviving, will finally go down to the crit. Miero pops the Primal Split, Bach the Stampede, and he's going to try and get back, but the Wraith Fire Blast connects. Shiro's got the BKB, Ice Blast flying through, it connects onto the Centaur Warden as they're going to clean him up, save. Gonna get turned around upon by the TA, the Cold Feet proccing on the Ember. A buyback comes through from Planet, and GPK is gonna be cleaned up as well. Team Tidebound just looking to take down all the members of Pet Boom. They will also be able to find the Apparition. Miero trying to TP out, but the Shackle Shot cancel is gonna be there. And that should be the death of the Brewmaster as well. The Cinder Brew gonna keep him alive for a little while longer. Well, eventually Y will be able to get the kill. The only survivor of that was Pure Bangalore too, but even then, can't really bite off more than they can chew. Up top, nothing to say, actually spots out the Batrider and comes in with the Aghanim Scepter. And that's going to be the death of the saved Batrider. Nothing to say, continuing to move forward, but doesn't see anyone. GPK retreat towards his jungle, but he does find the Apparition. Katami gonna be in a world of trouble as nothing to say finds him out. Bach goes in with the Centaur, the Samuke, not gonna keep him alive. The Slide Fist cleans him up. Bach actually proccing that with his own right click, but now GPK actually tosses the Ember Spirit back. Bach could be in trouble, but Bach gets the hell out of there. Primal Split faked by Miero, but Miero could actually be in trouble here. Might actually be forced to pop it. The silence comes through, but it's not long enough. The Primal Split gonna be committed here by Shiro. They do find Planet though, and that's gonna be a tieback on the Wind Ranger. Shiro does get the blink out. Not gonna get found by the rest of the Bet Boom members here, but the Pandas, they're walking forward. Oh no! The Tendrils of the Deep! Well, they prevented Shiro from being caught out a little bit earlier, but they eventually will find him, take down the first line. That's the Age is gone. That's in the back line. GPK jumped in on the Tiny, and he's trying to survive with the Yule Scepter, but it will at least be cleaned up the once. Shiro all alone on the front line, forced to pop the BKB, will be able to take down the Brewmaster as well. And nothing to say on the Ember Spirit, just absolutely popping off, walks forward to try and find Pure, switching off his Radiance, realizing that it's not gonna make a difference. Good armlet toggles coming through from him, and a buyback from GPK. Ice Blast now flying through on Shiro, and Shiro might be in some trouble. Pure jumps in, finds the kill, takes down the TA. It's actually Katami who takes him down, but yeah, moral support there from Pure, nothing to say. Gets the hell out of there with the Remnants. Pure sells off the Orchid as well. He's deciding on the AC now. So, okay, well, he's going to pick that one up. Mid lane, Ember has to be careful. Caught by the lasso. Ice Blast going to be there, but a beautiful Ice Spot coming in from Y onto 3 heroes. Oh, the turnaround's there, and they've taken down the Tiny. Miero soon to be next. He's got the Primal Split coming back up in 5 seconds, but he's not going to get a chance to pop it. Bach with a good follow-up as well. My goodness. Bet Boom getting outplayed here in team fights. They're even gonna find Katami on the Apparition. Planet cleans him up. Double damage room for him as well as he jumps in again. Save has to be careful. Centaur Warden finding the Miero Brewmaster though, and he's gonna get stunned up, but can he get the Primal Split off? He's trying. He'll finally be able to get it off. The Void Ruling giving him status resistance, but now Miero lost all his rulings. It's only the Earth Panda surviving. Can they actually find it? Yes, they can. Bach with the double edge gets the finish. Well, Smoker from Bedboom, they've had about enough of this. They're gonna go straight in for Buck. Ice Blast gonna fly through. They're gonna be able to kill off the Centaur. Ice Path keeping him alive for a little while longer, but now Save moves in with the lasso. They get the Jakiro, and Planet can't do much. Already popped the Gale Force. Miero looking to find him. Is the Avalanche gonna be there? No, but GPK, he did have the Yule Scepter to cancel the TP, and they will be able to find the Wind Ranger. Pure actually finding a triple kill there. With the Radiance Burn, of all things. The AC as well. But before that, a smoke coming through from the side of Tidebound. Pure in the mid lane, gonna pop the Bone Guard, and he actually spots out Bark. GPK gets the blink out, but nothing to say chase. Shio's gonna go in on the TA, looking to take down the Tiny. The Ghost Scepter gonna keep GPK alive for now, though still has the Yule Scepter, but nothing to say, cleans him up. Kataomi forced to pop the Ice Blast at melee range, nothing to say, still surviving, moving around the fight while on the front lines. Pure has lost his first life. The second life comes back up. BKB popped. Can he actually find the kills? He's trying, but he doesn't have nearly enough damage. Planet in the meantime has caught out Save on the Batrider. Lasso unable to be used, and now Pure all alone by himself is gonna get cleaned up. Has the buyback if needed. And Miero a bit too late to the party. He didn't quite receive the invitation in time. Channeling the TP somehow gets out of there. What on earth? The Brewmaster survives that, but he knows that they're gonna be outside the pit because they checked inside and they weren't there. Pure, his smoke gonna be the one that breaks here. They're gonna jump straight onto him with the Ice Path and the Macropire, try and take down the Wraith Kingdom once. They do manage to succeed. Ice Blast comes through, but it doesn't clip onto anyone. Kataomi gonna be cleaned up in the backline, and now the BKB comes out from Pure, but again, he's against this TA. He needs to TP out, and he will be successful in doing so. But the rest of the Bedboom members might not be so lucky, as on the backline, GPK is silenced up by the trap, caught out by the Ice Path, hurls himself into the air as one last ditch attempt to survive, but Chiro's there on the TA, and they find the kill. Save. So that tornado, but... or cyclone, excuse me, but... yeah, not much else he can do. Well, that cyclone will have to suffice for now. As, okay, Mark actually gonna get jumped down in the back line. Ice Blast gonna be there to follow up. Pure, can he do the damage? Macropire is the ads Macropire now, so it goes through BKB and Pure goes down the once. Shido. He's got the Blink Dagger coming back off cooldown soon. Can look to blink in, and he's gonna go straight in towards the Brewmaster to try and take him down, but he's in the Earth Panda form, so... doesn't take all that much damage from the right clicks, and now Pure jumping back in. He wants to try and take down, nothing to say, dropping so low, but he will get out with the Sleight of Fist, and the Remnant, the physical damage not there. Save trying to jump into the back line to find him, but he will not succeed, and the front line Shiro cleans up Miero and Pure with the BKB. Buyback coming in now from Pure. They want to try and take out the TA, but they get planted, they get the kill on the Batrider as well in the meantime, and now the Ice Path connecting on two. The Shackle Shot's there as well, planted with the triple kill. GG is called. Bedboom tap out of game 2, excuse me. And we are going to be going to a game 3. Beautiful performance coming out. And well, I have to say, the series has been really entertaining so far. I have the Doom to deal with, the Pangolier as well as the Terrorblade. I don't imagine you're taking some harass here down early, but looks like they're gonna make a move here for the Gyrocopter. Kataomi hits level 2, has the stick, is gonna pop the second Crystal Nova as well and Planet to fall. Pure finds the first blood. Now Bark could be in some trouble, but he's got access to turn things back around, and he's bullied the Terrorblade a little bit. Bark, though, having a stable start, and that's what matters in this lane, as Pure jumps forward against the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter surrounded by creeps, can't make the most of the Rocket Barrage, and Pure... imagine Pure is going to be zoning out the Beastmaster. He already has, but Kataomi in the mid lane is going to fall. Bark being forced to jungle will get the level 6 now. But Pure actually going to make a move down bottom. The Doom, it's out on the Terrorblade. And Miero will be able to find that kill, so... Shido being cleaned up here down bottom. GPK. What a load of shit. Well, looks like the Diffusal Blade's online, has nothing to say, getting the Mana Burn out onto the Tiny. Kataomi gonna be the first one to fall, and Save actually could be in some trouble as well. No escape act for the Ringmaster. Holding on to the strength from Strongman. Tonic will pop it now. Wheel of Wonder comes out, but Planet's in as well with the call down. GPK dropping really low, and now why with the Fiend's Grip controlling Miero, holding him in place. Shido gets himself a double kill. You can also become the guy who cleans up towers, so simply having that by virtue of picking up an Echo Saber, a BKB, and eventually going for something like a Shadow Blade, really important, but Pangolier gonna get started on Pure. Well, the Rolling Thunder comes out, Fiend's Grip is gonna be there, but the escape pact actually gets rid of the Fiend's Grip instantly. Pure's gonna be fine. The secondary strikes coming from the Gyrocopter, though, taking Pure down low. But while all of this is happening on the front line, the Spotlight is keeping the illusions in check. Kataomi gonna be cleaned up, though, and so is Save. That's why will fall. Kataomi did get the cleanup for that, and looks the Blink Dagger and the Shard finished up on the Pango. He knows that as long as he's quick enough, I believe he can pop the BKB on the first tick on the Avalanche, but up top, they've managed to doom up the Terrorblade. The TV trying to run away, but just gonna fall here to Pure. Gets the kill. No vicinity. He's gonna hide in the trees for the time being. GPK, though, he might just end up finding him. TP coming out. No, but they see Shiro. And they're gonna be able to get the cancel on the TP out. Hey, wait a second. Shiro, he's got the Sunder. They're poking at it from afar. GPK, well, you give him the Sunder, and then they're gonna go in for the cleanup. They get the kill. Pure providing all the information for his team. GPK gonna get started on the save. He's got the escape pack. Is he gonna pop it? Waiting, buying time, and he will finally use it. But GPK will eventually pop the BKB and get out. They do get the Doom on top of the Terrorblade. The PA jumps in, but the Hurricane Pike keeping the Terrorblade alive for now. And now, PA gripped up, turned around upon by Park. The BKB Satanic comes to it just in time for Pure. He heals back up to full. And this PA gonna look to clean up what's remaining of this team fight, but he's all alone. He doesn't have his teammates in the back lines. It seems like they finally managed to take down the Terrorblade, and Pure will get out, but cost them GPK's life. Shido. Did he get spotted? No, but the scan does connect. They know where the Terrorblade is gonna be, and Shiro, oh, he's in so much trouble here. He just doesn't know it yet. Miro's gonna be here. The Storm comes in. Are they gonna pop the Doom? No, they're gonna pop the Wheel of Wonder. There's gonna be more than enough to get the kill. They clean up the Terrorblade. Had the Doom at the ready if need be, and instant. And Team Tidebound. What are they doing? Gonna stand on their high ground. Pure, he's gonna close in from the bottom side. Bark is Smoke breaks and it's gonna be GPK who jumps in, but a good start by nothing to say on the three heroes with the Rolling Thunder. Fiend's Grip coming out on top of the PA. Gonna get followed up on with the Roar as well. Miro's actually down for the count. Pure somehow surviving this. A Doom dropped on him, and Shiro forced to retreat for the time being. On the front lines, it seems like nothing to say. Able to clean up the Ringmaster. He's gonna be forced to buy back as well. Pure still holding on to his Satanic. Just look to move into the Rosh Pit and get this Aegis. And well, he's gonna pop it. Bark gonna scout things out though. Disarm comes through from Roshan. Looks like Team Tidebound, they are gonna move in. Nothing to say, jumps into the middle of GPK, but he doesn't have enough damage to bring down the Pangolier. Sunder comes through in the round from Shiro on top of Pure. Pure forced to retreat away. Strongman Tony keeping him alive for now. And Miero gonna turn towards nothing to say, get the kill. BKB available for Miero though. He will use it to retreat. Buyback now coming from the Pangolier. As the bottom lane just being pushed in, he's gonna have to clean it up. This means it's gonna be a 4v5 back towards the Rosh Pit, and Planet is gonna get cleaned up. Miero now jumping forward, looking to get Bane. Bane being taken down. Satanic pop by Pure, looking to jump in again towards Bark. Bark will pop the Roar, try and turn things around as they're gonna try and take down the PA, but the escape act was there for the quick dispel, and now the Avatar is on to two heroes. They managed to find the Beastmaster and the Terrorblade, and they are down without buyback. Both Bark and Shiro out of the game. They're gonna try and clean up. Nothing to say. They've got the damage. Well, actually, no. It's the PA who ends up dropping here. Miero's also gonna fall. Nothing to say is the one getting the cleanup done. And Save, in trouble, will be cleaned up too. So, Bedboom finally losing 4 heroes. Roshan's still up, but Shiro's not alive. Can they claim it with just Bark? I think they can. Should have enough damage with the luck in the area here. They could look to go in and start the fight. In fact, they're in a very good position to do so. Kataomi is going to be spotted out by the Bane with the extra Night Wiz. They're going to take down the Crystal Maiden. The once Bark's going to jump in, they're going to find Miero. Miero does not have buyback. He gets the BKB off though. He's going to be able to get out, but a pressure of second roar comes through, and with the Terrorblade ripping through the Doom, it's going to be Miero down for 90 seconds. They found Pure as well on the backline. GPK with the BKB trying to get the hell out of there. And well, the Nightmare keeping Pure controlled up for now. They're trying to take down the Ringmaster. Nothing to say on Save, and Save will fall. Wheel of Wonder drop, but it's too little too late. Shiro has cleaned up the house. GPK is dead. Pure is dead. And the buyback has come through from him, so But they're gonna go straight for the jugular here on the side of Team Tidebound. Like sharks. They smell the blood in the water. And their victory as well. Age is going to be cleaned up. The Pure's going to jump in straight in towards Nothing to Say, but the Nightmare's going to keep him alive for a little while longer. Nothing to Say gets to disengage. Roll up and now Rolling Thunder looking to go back in. Bark going to be found the second time around. He doesn't have buybacks, so they have to be careful, but GPK getting found. He bought back. He's dead for 120 seconds and now Pure all by himself. Miero to spawn in 11 seconds. He's to hold on to his base. Tidebound can look to go back in. Helicopter. Planet should know that. They could be looking for him. He does have the buyback, but might end up giving away the gem. Save gonna spot him out. And well, the Wheel of Wonder is gonna be there. Katami pops a freezing field. They should be able to clean up the Gyro. They get him the once. Gem dropped on the ground, but Katami doesn't actually pick it up. As the smoke comes out from the side of Team Tidebound. Pure, he could be in trouble. They spot him out. They're gonna get him with the rope. Pure, can he be taken down? The escape back, not enough. The nullifier was there. And that's gonna be Pure down for 120 seconds. Elimination on the line here for Pet Boom. GPK jumps in, looking to find why. He will be able to get the cleanup. Ogre Seal backs to the base. But again, Shiro hot on his tail. He's got the Metamorphosis at the ready. They've cleaned up Miero. He's gonna buy back. GPK will get the hell out of there. But they're gonna look to take down these tier 4s and close out the game. Refresher up popped by Shiro. He's got a second BKB. He's got a second Sunder up. He's got everything he needs. And Bet Boom, it's now or never. You need the refresher up. It's flying out on the courier here for Miero. And looks like he is gonna pop it. Roar comes through from Barker straight on top of GPK. They take down the Tiny. He's got no buyback. Miero finally jumping in. Can he take down the Terrorblade? He's trying. He's trying. He's all by himself though. And he's getting stunned up by Nothing to Say. And there's a buyback available. GG is the call. Bet Boom tap out. Tidebound continue their run here in PGL Wallachia Season 4. And Bet Boom, they've got to be asking themselves, what the hell went wrong there?